chat open here so I can see what's going on. Welcome to Digitonic1, everybody. Boom, boom. We are live. We are live. Oh, I must edit. COFFEE. And number one. Let's talk. Public. And save. Well, can we go public, please? Okay, let's save. Boop. You ready? We're live. We are live. Alrighty. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, wow, wow. What's the word? What's the word? Do. Hello, hello, hello. Yep. Oh, 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 oh. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to Digitonic1. Just having the morning Java. The morning Java. All right. And my peanut butter and banana sandwich. Ba-doo. Well, now there was zero. Hello, hello, hello. What is happening? We're just having some coffee and some chat. Coffee and chat. Oh boy. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Isn't that a wonderful looking cup of coffee? It just looks so good. More. More. Boom. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Bum, bum. Dum, dum, dum. Bum, bum. Hello out there. Hello, hello, hello. Coffee time. Nothing like a good cup of coffee. Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's the word? What's the word? Ah, yes, my little chickadees. I'll be your huckleberry. Yeah. Oh, yeah. What kind of coffee are you drinking out there? What kind of coffee are you drinking? Are you drinking some substandard office coffee? Are you drinking some gourmet coffee? Are you drinking coffee with liquor in it? Are you drinking OJ, coffee with OJ in it? Never tried that. Coffee with orange juice. That sounds pretty freaking nasty. I don't know. I don't know. I prefer the taster's choice myself. Taster's choice. With a little bit of, sometimes I put maple syrup in it. Maple syrup and a little bit of milk or cream. Ah, yes. What kind of coffee do you like? Maybe you don't like coffee at all. Ah, yes, ah, yes. That live stream I did last night got me like almost 6 hours. Almost 6 hours view time. That was good. That was good. It puts me almost to the 2,300 hour mark for live streams. I woke up this morning. I said, "Gee, you know how to do like a 6 hour live stream?" Yeah, I don't know if I could sit here and talk for 6 hours. I know my laptop would. I'd have to plug the laptop in, or not the laptop, but the iPad. I'd have to plug it in, and sometimes it freezes up. But I do know how to correct that now if it does lock up. But I don't know, 6 hours. What could I possibly do for 6 hours? That would probably get me like 50 view hours, though, if I had enough people in here. But what could I do for 6 hours? What could I do besides comb my wonderful hair? Never know though. It's supposed to rain the next few days. It's supposed to be pouring down freaking rain. And I just might do a 6 hour live stream, by God. I might. Oh, boy. As soon as I figure out what I could do, what could I do in a 6-hour live stream? What could I possibly do if I decided to do a 6-hour live stream? Got any ideas? Let me know. But we are inching forward. We are inching forward close to 2,300 hours now to the 3,000 hour mark. Hello, hello, hello out there. Hello, hello. Goodbye out there. Went from 4 to 2. Oh, jeez. Oh, well. Oh my gosh, it's the Holy Grail. I got Ancient Aliens on over there. Kind of turning my head watching all it's over with. Just have to wait for the next episode. I think they run this stuff all day on Friday so that people call up Washington and say, why are you freaking lying to us about the freaking alien people? Have you ever seen a UFO? Has anybody out there ever seen a UFO? You know? I don't know. Maybe that would be a topic for a 6-hour long live stream. UFOs and abducted people. That'd definitely be interesting, I guess. Yeah. I don't think if I did one on politics, I'd probably end up with a bunch of raving people in here. I don't know. I think they do enough of their raging in Washington. The ultimate hate club. We hate you because who you voted for. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So what would be a good topic for a 6-hour live stream? Let me know if you got any ideas. Let me know in the chat. In the chat, let me know. The sillier the better. Oh. Only 47 minutes to go. 47 minutes to go. Trying to do a 1-hour live stream again. Oh, there's Nick Pope. There was Nick Pope. He was on TV, by gosh. Y'all know who Nick Pope is? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Just sitting around having a few laughs. Got any interesting comments or whatever, just lay it down in the chat. We'll talk about it. Yepers. Or having coffee. Isn't that a great looking cup of coffee? That's a great looking cup of coffee right there. That's a cappuccino. Something like a good cappuccino. Yes. Boom, 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 boom. Well. Wonder what's going on Facebook. Facebook Marketplace. You ever shop there? Oh my gosh, I have an unpaid toll bill. I just got a text from 63938-428-6220. Well, I got a unpaid toll bill. But you know what? There's no toll roads around here. Oh my goodness. How did they get my freaking phone number? I have unpaid tolls. Yeah, right. And goodbye. Select messages, select, delete. Delete and report junk. I love it when people try to scam me. I love it. All right. Okay. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Oh, I was going to go on Facebook Marketplace. Facebook Marketplace. You guys ever go on Facebook Marketplace? I picked up a Blu-ray player about, I don't know, 6 or 7 months ago. And this lady had it. And it was like a $60 Blu-ray player. And it had all these freaking movies. It had like 25 freaking Blu-ray movies and DVDs with it. Got it for 25 bucks. I couldn't believe it. It's like, wow, what a bargain. What a bargain. So ever since then, I get on Facebook Marketplace and I look for cheap stuff. Because you notice there's no video stores anymore. There's no family video, no Blockbuster video. So people, I mean, they have two choices. They can stream or they can just go out and buy the videos, online. But DVDs and Blu-rays are becoming a thing of the past. It's really, they're still making them, but they sell them at Walmart. What did I see yesterday? I saw something for 1995. Really old, Battlestar Galactica, the original one with Lauren Green. The whole series for 1995. I was like, well, that stuff's the newer one's a lot better. Yeah, there's a 2006 Honda Accord, $4,000. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, it's got the 4-cylinder. I don't like 4 cylinders. I just do not like 4 cylinders. What kind of cars you like? What kind of cars you like out there? Do, do, do. Yeah, it's got the cloth interior. I like leather. Yeah, here's a 1973 MGB. Look at that. Wow, check that out. Look at that MG. 7,900 bucks. That's pretty nice. Wow. Let's check that out. 10 plus photos. That looks pretty freaking nice. I wanted one of them when I was in high school, but my mother was like, no, you're not getting that. I was like, why not, Mom? It's freaking cool. She wouldn't let me get it. Just check out some other pictures of it. That thing's freaking sweet. Yeah, look at that little bugger. Look inside that thing. Look at that. Ain't that something? That's definitely something to could talk about for 6 hours is cars. Wow. Somebody really took care of this thing. That is very, very nice. That's the 67,000 miles. Oh my gosh, look at the engine. Look at that. Look at the engine on that thing. Wow. That's freaking sweet. Holy Toledo. That's when they made cars that were, you could work on it. You could easily work on them. 73. That's really sweet. Seatbelts fastened? There it is. Very nice. Very nice. 7,900 bucks. Here's a 2023 Tesla Model 3. Only 27,500. 33,000 miles. Clean title. Always been maintained and service with Tesla in good condition. Where else are you going to take it? Who else can service a Tesla? I mean, you have to take it to the dealer. Huh. 33,000 miles, $27,000. 20. Oh no, the big lots are all closing. Oh, the big lots closing where you're at? Or maybe they don't have a big lots. I like going to big lots. They had cheap furniture. You could go there and you could get cheap furniture. Better than paying like they want for a recliner nowadays. They want like if you go new, they want like $1,000. They used to be like 500, and now they're like 1,000. So I always go to big lots. I one I got that I watched TV and it was only like $200. I bought it on sale. But it works just fine. The 2007 Corvette, $19,000. Pretty freaking nice. 84,000 miles. 84,000 miles. That's a lot. That's a lot of dough for something with 89,000 miles. Pretty nice looking little car though. Pretty nice looking little ride. Yippers. Yeah. What kind of car you guys drive out there? $2,500. 2011 Honda Insight EX. Very economic hybrid car. 1.3 hybrid engine. 1.3 liter. What's that, like a skateboard? It will need a new transmission. Okay, they still want $2,500 for it. Probably needs a new battery too. 150,000 miles. It probably definitely needs a new battery. They haven't replaced that. Hertz. Hertz has used cars. What's this? I got a freaking Porsche on here. Oh, this is all BS. Yeah. People drive the crap out of used or rented cars. Yeah. There's a 2007 Honda Fit for $1,200. $1,200. Ooh, it was 225,000 miles. Hondas go the distance though. In fact, mine's got 250,000 on it. I mean, for $1,200. Oh my gosh. Looks like that. Look what happened to the paint job on it. A paint job. Wow. It definitely needs painted. Oh my gosh. That's horrible. Yep. There's a $600 2001 Jeep Cherokee for $600, but the engine is blown. Rockers and bumpers are rusted. Yeah, it's ready for the junkyard. Yep. The only bad thing with the rockers and the stuff getting rusted out. It just spreads to the rest of the car. There's a pretty nice Civic. 2017 Civic for $10,500. $10,500. Yeah, that's pretty nice looking. Yeah, they don't have it's got the 4-popper in it. I'm sure. I'll show you a picture of it. Nice looking little car. It's not bad looking. Let me get the full picture there. There it is. For $10,500. Yep. $10,500. Look at that interior. Pretty nice interior. I do like that interior. I don't like black carpet though. It shows everything. Yeah. Not bad for $10,500. How many miles is on it? 67,500. Runs gate, no issues. Yep. Let's see here. Let's see. There's a 72 Cadillac Eldorado, baby. Driven 75,000 miles. I owned this car for 30 years. It needs a little work. Runs good and it is a fun car to drive around. Here it comes. Here she comes. Look at that thing. Look at that thing. My gosh, 72 Cadillac Eldorado. 9,500 bucks. Is that a convertible? Is that or is it a hardtop? That looks like it's a hardtop. No, it's a convertible. Oh my gosh, it's a freaking convertible. Look at that. That would be fun to ride around in. Look at that. Got the convertible going on. Wow. Yep. Look at how big it is. Freaking coupe. It's gigantic. It's as green as an Irish lottery ticket. Wow. It's in pretty good shape. It's in pretty good shape. Oh, yeah. What else we got going on out here? I don't see anything else. 2013 Civic LX. Oh, excuse me. Burpee. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. 2007 Charger. Let's see what you look like. 2007 Dodge Charger. Mechanic special starts and runs, but won't stay running once in gear. Probably got a exhaust or a vacuum leak or something. I think it's electrical. Yeah. Could be. Alrighty. That's 2004 Toyota. 2004 Lexus. 2004 Lexus RX 330 Sport Utility SUV. 295,000 miles. Probably pick this up for $1,000. They're moving and they want to get rid of it. Probably get it for $1,000 probably. All that miles. Not a bad looking ride, but you probably have to put $1,000 in the freaking thing. I want 2,500 for it. Have to put $1,000 in it. It's probably leaking. Doesn't look like there's any spots underneath it. Doesn't look like there's any spots underneath. I always look underneath cars to see if they're leaking anything. Not bad looking for something that's got almost 300,000 miles on it. Needs a catalytic converter. VSC light. I think it's on because 2 of the rear lights need a tap, then they come on. So it's got a electrical issue. Those can be kind of hard to track down sometimes. 30 minutes to go. Only 30 minutes to go. 1992 Chevy Geo. Remember the Chevy Geos? Oh my gosh. If somebody wants $4,000, it's a 3-cylinder, 5-speed, 2-seater. Runs like new, looks great, 50 miles a gallon. Never driven in rain or snow for 25 years. They want $4,000 for this thing. It says Metro Geo LSI. Haven't seen one of these in years. Here, I'll put it up there so you can see it. It's like a little, they were a little go-kart looking thing. Has it got a side view? Oh, here it is. There it is. Interior looks pretty clean. $4,000. I wouldn't give him $4,000 for it. I mean, I don't know. It's a little stick shift, a little coupe. Cheap transportation, 3-cylinder, 3-cylinder motor. Look there. Look at this. Look at this engine bay. Oh my goodness. That's just too funny. Wow. The trunk. Here's the trunk. That little grocery getter. That's about it. Yep. You might be able to fit the bottles of water in there. My goodness. Yep. It doesn't look like it's been driven in the rain or snow or anything. Just a little cruiser car. Cruise around and get some attention. Oh boy. Well, that's with the top down there. Oh, here's a Honda Element. $172,000. Or 172,000 miles, not dollars. Boop-a-doo-doo-doo-doo. Not bad looking. Not bad looking for an 08. You can haul a lot of stuff in one of them little suckers. Yep. Oh my gosh. It sheds for $2,000. Sheds for $2,000. Oh. Oh boy. What we got going on? What to do? Boom, boom. 33 minutes. 33 minutes. 27 minutes to go. Thanks, whoever you are out there hanging in. I appreciate it. Thank you. People just been popping in and popping out. Nobody's really sticking around to say anything. Let's see here. There's a 2016 Toyota Tacoma for $10,700. Not bad. Double cab, it says. What's a double cab mean? Looks like it's got a wrinkled fender. I don't know. It's white. It's a white Toyota Tacoma. Looks like it's got a full. Oh, it's got the back seat. That's what they're talking about. Yeah. One thing about Toyotas, they go the distance. There it is, right there. 2016 Tacoma. Huh. Focus. There we go. They go the distance, that's for sure. Hello, hello. Just having coffee and talking about whatever. If you would like to chat, just go ahead and chat. I will respond. Do, 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 do. Oh my gosh, there's a whole 3 bedroom, 1.5 bath house for $1,550. Look at that. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Oh, where did it go? Oh, oh, you're here somewhere. I'm trying to find it. I'm trying. Where are you? It's gone. It disappeared. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, where'd you go, man? The whole thing just scrolled up when I tried to put it in front of the camera. Well, dookies. It's not there. Oh, there it is. There it is. Only $1,550. 3 beds, 1.5 bath. Yeah. Oh. Do, do, oh, do, do. Mechanic's Dream Project. Only $2,800. What's wrong with it? As is runs in need of some repairs, oil leak, accident history, frame damage due to rust, driver quarter panel damage. Yeah, it's just probably needs, the oil leaks alone would be a fortune. I had to fix oil leaks in mine when I first bought it. Oh yeah, there's all rust all over the place on this thing. Yeah, the interior shot. Yeah, it does have the 3.0 VTEC engine in it. But another one you could probably get for a song and a dance. Those 3.0 engines. It's got the EXV6 in it for $2,800. It's got the these 3.0 liter VTEC engines. You can fix them, and they will just run and run and run. Those 3.0 VTECs. That's what I got in mine. It's got 250,000 miles on it. I fixed the oil leaks, and it's just, I put a new timing belt in it. As long as you change the timing belt, they'll just, and fix you keep it from, fix the oil leaks. They'll just run and run and run and run and run. I mean, mine will haul ass flat out. I've had it 100 miles an hour several times. You know, passing people on 2 lane highways and stuff. You can't beat them. If you find one that's in good shape, buy it, because I mean, mine's in pretty good shape. The interior's in good shape, and it's got I put I put some what are they? Goodyear 680,000 mile radials on it. I mean, it runs like a top. It runs real good. That 3.0 VTEC, you cannot beat it. Subaru makes one too. They came out with one in like 2006, 2007. A wagon with a V6 in it, and it's just an awesome engine too. Of course, they don't get the gas mileage that the newer 4 cylinders get, but I would much rather not have a car payment. You know, I don't want no $400 or $500 a month car payment, and then have to put, repair it too, and insurance and stuff. And gets pretty expensive. Pro-Form treadmill, $975. Just go out and walk around the block. Oh my gosh, it's a pedicure chair for $100. No, never seen that before. One pedicure chair, $100 or best offer. They would need to pick it up by Monday morning. Somebody will probably snap that up if they haven't already. I'd just like to have that to soak my feet in. That ain't bad for $100. I wonder if the bottom tank comes with it. Doesn't say. It does look pretty comfy. Oh my gosh, it's a Coleman BTX 200X. Only $600. I think they're only $599 new. Oh yeah. Somebody's trying to make a dollar. It's only been used a handful of times. It's practically brand new. Bought it for Rural King right before Christmas in 2021. Yeah, they were $599. Yeah. Oh well. All right. Up. Hell, I don't see anything else. I don't see anything else. My goodness. What can we talk about now? What can we do? Can we talk about Sudoku? How does Sudoku work anyway? I never could understand Sudoku. What? How does Sudoku even work? Oh boy. 2014 Toyota Sienna 6499. Let's see. Minor damage on the passenger rear panel, but it doesn't affect anything except the looks. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh yeah, it looks great. Yep. Doesn't affect nothing. It doesn't affect nothing. It's just been wrinkled and I don't know, hammered out or something, or pulled out or something. Yeah, well, but we only want 6,500 for it. Yep. It's got a rebuilt title. There's one of them little Beamers they came out with, the Z4, back in 2004. The Z4 Roadster. Remember them little things? Focus. There. $6,300. Yeah. I don't know what kind of engine this thing's had in them. Only 112,000 miles. Rebuilt title. Well, most of these cars on here we got rebuilt titles. Insurance companies hate that when they see that on a title. They hate seeing rebuild on there. Because a lot of times people don't use the OEM parts when they rebuild them. So I try to stay away from rebuilt. 2007 Toyota Matrix, $2,500. Do, do. Oh, boom, boom. It's like a little station wagon or something. Huh. Not bad for 2,500. How many miles got on it? Doesn't say. Probably a few. Do, do. Oh, we got one comment from me. Oh. Do, do. I already looked at this one. Yeah. Dual overhead cam. I don't like dual overhead cams. I had a Chrysler that had a dual overhead cam in it. I drove it for years and years, but if you didn't change the oil on time, they would gum up and sludge up. I always change my oil on time, but I see video after video of that Chrysler I had on YouTube. People would they wouldn't change the oil. Hey, WWE fan. 98 Oldsmobile 88 with 145 miles and what's that? And collect a 2004 Pontiac Grand Am with 29,000. Wow, that's low. Wow, that's awesome. Wow. Yeah, those old Oldsmobiles. What's that got? That's probably got the big V8 in it, doesn't it? Like a 5.0 or something. They'll run and run and run. Yeah. There's the old Chevy Astro for $4,300. Yeah. I had a white GMC Safari. I wish I'd have never sold it. I should have kept that thing, but back in 2008, I had a 3800 V6. I had that 3800 in a Camaro I had one time. It was a good motor. The suspension on the Camaro wasn't that great. It was a little 5-speed. But at 3800, it was good. It was a good motor. It was a good motor. Yeah. But I had a GMC Safari white cargo van, and I paid like 4,300 for it. It had 130,000 miles on it, and I sold it. I paid it off, and then I turned around and sold it. I wish I'd have kept that van. I had it all I had it fixed up inside where you could haul stuff. Had carpet in the back. Put a stereo in it. I should have never sold that thing. Yeah. Do, do, do. Yep. They like these newer cars. They all got the 4-cylinder turbos in them. I just don't trust it. I just don't. 150,000 miles and your freaking engine is shot. But most people trade cars every 3 years. A lot of people do. And they get tired of what they're driving. They trade it in. Not me. I tend to drive them for a long time. I just drive them and drive them and drive them. Just clean them up. Just clean it up and appreciate it, and take care of it. And those people paying $500, $600, $700 a month for a car payment. Whew, no, thank you. I do not want that. That van, I did finance it. I told them when I bought that van, I said, run it through the bank down here. I said, tell them if they don't do it, I'll withdraw all my money. But the bank went ahead and did it. They just laughed. They probably didn't say that to him, but I told him, I said, keep it under, I said, keep it at $100 a month, because I loathe car payments. And they did it. It was $99.41 for 4 years. Yeah. Yeah, there's a 2005 Corvette for 10 grand. Let's see. A salvage title. Also needs an alignment and some brake work. Uh, yeah. Oh well. It's only got 12,000 miles on it. That's bull. That ain't got no 12,000 miles on it. It looks nice. I mean, it looks nice. But I ain't got no 12,000 miles on it. That that tells the picture. That tells the story right there. That's not 12,000 miles. You know, that's more like 120,000 miles. Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. Sorry about your dad. Yeah. 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 I'm so sorry about your dad. That sucks. That sound like he took care of you. Yeah. Boo boo. There's a 40 Conto line for $800. Used as a work van for a few years and has sat for the past couple after getting something else. Frame is rusted. That's what happens if you let them sit around. The moisture just creeps up in the frame and rusts them. Yep, under the steering box, causing it to come loose. And do not recommend to drive it until it's welded. I don't even know if some of them things you can't even weld. Once those steering boxes go, it's man, you're risking it. Yeah, yeah. Once you let them sit, the best car you have is the one you drive frequently. My brother had a '98 Dodge Neon, little bitty subcompact with a four-cylinder in it, and he didn't drive it much. He let it set most of the time, and it only had like 47 or 48,000 miles. And he let it set all winter, one winter in front of his barn, and the next spring went out and threw it in gear. The whole freaking subframe collapsed out from underneath it. Only had 40 some thousand miles on it. If you let them sit, they just go to pot. You got to get out there and drive them. That's what they're made for. Do, do, do. If you do let them sit, you need to have them like in a garage, concrete underneath them, so the moisture from the from the gravel and the grass doesn't creep up in them, because that'll kill them quicker than anything. Yeah. There's somebody wanting 29.95 for their old 2006 CRV. That's not a bad looking little CRV. Not a bad looking little CRV. They said they're firm. They're not going to take any less. 280,000 miles. Highway driven mostly. I don't know. No low ball. I won't respond. Got heated leather seats. Oh, not bad. It's a lot of miles though. Might have some oil leaks. You can always tell if they have oil leaks. You look underneath the car. But if you take them to the dealer and get them serviced, they'll let you know, and they'll, hey, you want to fix those oil leaks? And it's expensive. Oh yeah. Sorry to hear that, buddy. I know when my dad went to a nursing home, my mother didn't have anybody. Uh, she couldn't drive, so I, you know, I'd take her to the store and take her to the grocery and take her to the doctor, and when I lost my place in 2008 during that big downturn we had, I was either going to have to move away or move in with her, so I moved in with her, and 'cause she didn't have anybody to take her places, and I was there for, I don't know, better part of 5 or 6 years. Yeah, it's rough. It is definitely rough. How old's your mom? My mother, she was in her 70s. Um, about the last 4 years she had, when she had Alzheimer's. Um, she was in a nursing home. But yeah, she once they lose the ability to drive, you just have to take care of them. It's, I don't know. I was able to work for a while because my younger brother would help, and he lived close by. And then he got to where he wouldn't help anymore. He would not stay with her when I was working. So I had to quit my job and stay with her. And that's when I started my YouTube channel. Um, Started uploading videos. But I could not get any kind of, I checked with different places to like become a home health aide, because Medicare would pay people to be home health aides. And they said, well, you can't do it if you're a relative. Back then you couldn't. I guess you can now. But I mean, I was basically, I couldn't hardly leave the house unless she was sleeping. She slept a lot. She did sleep a lot. But when she was up and moving around, I had to be there because she would fall. Um, it was very, very touch and go for a long time. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, I hope she's in good health. It's rough. It's scary for them. It's when they get older. It's scary because they don't have anybody around. I remember my grandmother. Um, she was 80. Well, first my grandfather died, and then she lived in my grandmother lived in their house till she was like 80, 79 or 80, and no one was there. And she went full blown Alzheimer's, and she was all alone. And of course, my aunts and uncles, they put her in a nursing home, but it was grueling for her. I remember going and seeing her. Last time I saw her, she was just in a nursing home, and she couldn't even open her eyes. She didn't know anything that was going on. They'd get her up in the morning, put her in a chair, and I can't remember if she was still eating or not. But I said, hi, Grandma, and I told her who I was, and that's the last time I saw her. But she didn't respond. She passed a few months later. But I don't know. I ain't looking forward to any of that if I live that long. You know, all the stuff you got to go through when you get that old. It's I don't know. It's rough. It's rough. Yeah. But some people don't have to face that. They're perfectly fine when they get older. I hope I'll be perfectly fine. I hope I don't lose my mental faculties and end up in a nursing home. I really don't want to be in one. But you never know. You never know. They're there. That's good. That's good. I'm glad she's healthy. I know my eyesight. I'm 60, and my eyesight gives me trouble at night. I got some cataracts. They said I'll need surgery in the next 10 years. But I have trouble driving at night because of the glare. Uh, During the day, it's all right though. Phew. There's a 2009 Civic for 2450. Yeah, 27,000 miles. Yeah, right. Some of the stuff you see on here is just freaking silliness. 2009 with 27,000 miles. Yeah, right. Yeah. Show me the odometers. Show me the odometer that you didn't roll back. Yeah. Thanks, Jason. Thank you. Hospital right now. She's intubated. Let's find out she has cancer throughout her lungs and blood cancer. Oh wow, wow. I'm so sorry, man. I am so sorry. Wow. Yeah. My sister she had cancer of the lymph nodes recently, and she was out in California for a year while they were treating it. She lives in Delaware, but she was out in California when they found it. So she was able to work remotely and stay in California. And yeah, I'll bet it has been. I'll bet it's really hard on him. Yeah. Yeah, the glare, something fierce. WWE fan, it's fierce. I can drive at night if I have to, but other people's headlights really when I'm coming right up on them, especially when they got their brights on. It's like I gotta look over to the white line on the other side of the road and keep the glare from blinding me. But yeah, both my parents ended up in nursing homes. They ended up in nursing homes, and my dad was in one for like 15 years with dementia. He got to where he wouldn't wear any clothes. I was like, Pop, you gotta wear clothes, you know. He's like, what do you mean? I got a necktie on. Like, Dad, I think we better take you to the hospital. I took him to one hospital. They said, well, he's not a danger to himself. He's not a danger to other people. I'm like, he won't wear clothes when he's at home. Yeah, 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 I took him to Miami Valley in Dayton. I took him to Good Samaritan Dayton. Good Samaritan was open back then in Dayton, and his brothers and sisters came to the house and they said, "You put your clothes on," and he put them on for a while, and then he'd take them off. And finally, we found a, uh, a hospital up in Greenville. They said, "Well, we can work with him," and they went up there. They actually came to the house because they said, "Yeah, he's definitely got something going on." And they did X-rays of his brain, and they determined that he had dementia. What happens is your brain shrinks, and there's no cure for it. They can treat it, but there's no cure for it. Uh, really, wow. Stage 4 brain cancer. One of my uncles had a brain tumor one time. Uh, that ended up killing him, I think. But they eventually they said, okay, we got him kind of straightened around, but we do recommend that he go to a nursing home. And that's when we put him in one nursing home, and it was absolutely horrible. When you put somebody in a nursing home, you have to make sure you go and visit them because sometimes they are the worst places. And we got him out of that place and got him into another place that was a lot more suitable. And he was there for a better part of 15 years. He really resented it at the end. He did not like it, but he knew that he was sick. Something deep down inside, he knew he was sick, and he couldn't be out in public. And but there were times I went and saw him where he was really resentful. You know, I don't need to be in here, and of course then he would regret what he said later on. But it's rough. It's a rough thing to go through. They can extend the human lifespan, but they really can't do much about the illnesses. They can just treat the illnesses. Yeah. He had a brain tumor. Yeah, they did surgery on my uncle, and they took out part of his brain, and he had a lot of trouble with talking after that. You know, I would speak with him, and he would say, you know, I had that surgery. It's kind of hard for me to talk, but I don't know. These robots, these AI, artificial intelligence is going to have it so much better than we did. They're not going to have to. They're not going to have to put up with any of these diseases. I'm just wondering if 3 or 4 or 500 years from now, if we survive ourselves, if they're going to end up being able to take like the essence that is us, you know, all the neurological connections we make in our brain while we're alive, if they'll be able to transfer all that into some kind of artificial body. I'm sure that's what they're working on. All these billionaires that want to live forever. Who knows? Who knows? But I know I don't feel the same as I did 10 years ago. My goodness, I scratched them tickets and I messed them all up. Those big tickets especially, I missed stuff. I think I've missed something in every video that I've made, and I have to go back. I got to pick up a couple more today for, who was it that won that contest? Oh my gosh. I've got to look back into my comments and find out who that was. I can't remember their name. My goodness. Who was that? Yeah, I better look that up while I'm sitting here. Who was that? Let's go there. Go to studio, community, view all. Oh no, that's a community spotlight. Comments, view all. Imagine having your consciousness transferred over to a super AI computer, and the power goes out, and you're trapped in the black, dark hell, gnashing your teeth. Gnashing your teeth you don't have. Yeah, really. That'd be the only nightmare is you run out of juice and you end up dying. Oh, Messenger 325, that's it. Yeah, Messenger 325. Still got to pick up a couple more $20 tickets for him. And yeah, that'd be the only nightmare is that the lights go out and that's it. Quick and painless, I guess. Yeah. It burrs. So was that? How long did it? How? Did you guys get notified? I think it's been like 70 minutes since I started the stream. Um, did they notify you guys, or did you just see it? Did you just see I went online, went live? I'm kind of curious as to how long it's taken the notifications to get out. You got notified? Yeah, Jason. Yeah. I would have had some tickets, but I haven't been out of the house yet today. So. Crossword scratchers, really. They give me the hardest time playing crosswords. Uh, I usually end up just having to scratch off the QR code and scanning them because I get lost. I get lost in the middle of them. I was never very good at crosswords in the newspaper and stuff. I could get like maybe a handful of words, and then the rest of them would escape me. I had a grandmother on my mother's side. She had a stroke, and she would do the whole left side of her body was paralyzed, and she would do those word searches. My gosh, she could pound those things out in a few minutes. Even the ones that had like the squiggly letters, they were all over the place. She was amazing. She was an amazing puzzle worker. But she had a really high triglycerides. You got notified AWW. You got notified YouTube that you were live. Okay. Well, listen, that's good. At least they're sending out the notifications. Some people don't turn them on, but I mean, I got them turned on. But the hours are adding up. Last night's live stream got almost 6 hours. Six, no, 5.73 view hours. So I'm just shy a little bit of 2,300 hours. So this live stream here ought to put me over 2,300. And then I woke up this morning. I said I ought to do a 6 hour live stream. I don't know what I would do for 6 hours. I have no clue. I'd have to have some stuff ready. 6 hours, my gosh! I'd have to plug in the iPad and everything else. I know everybody couldn't stay for a whole 6 hours. People's lives are just too busy. Heck, my life's almost too busy to do 6 hours. I'd have to do like a 3:30 to 9:30 or something like that. But that'd definitely get the hours, and that'd probably be like 50 hours or something. Maybe, I don't know, 20 or 30 hours, something like that. But last night's was, like I say, almost 6 hours. So appreciate y'all coming in. Thank you so much. Appreciate you coming in. Yep. Posted rain the rest of the week from what I'm seeing where I'm at. So never know. Might end up doing that live stream. 6 hour live stream. Quicker I get her monetized, the better off I'll be. I am seeing some horror stories on videos about how many hoops you got to jump through now when you upload videos. They make you certify this and certify that, and say that your content is suitable for all advertisers, and this, that, and the other. And I don't know. It doesn't matter. I think I did that before when I put up videos. So it doesn't really matter. What matters is they start paying me. At least a little bit anyway. Yeah, you guys are in Missouri are probably getting the weather we're going to get tomorrow. That's they're saying here it's 65% chance tomorrow, 45% chance on Saturday, and 80% chance on Sunday. And then Monday there's another 65% chance. So April showers bring May flowers. Then it's supposed to be, let's see, Tuesday, 33 and 49 degrees and partly sunny. And Thursday, just partly cloudy. Friday, it's going to rain. That stuff changes all the time, though. Yeah, I can see that stuff out in Missouri. I sure can. I can see that. I can see it on the radar. Yeah. Oh, I got pear trees. Yeah. You got pear trees, Jason? started a bud I planted 5 years ago when my daughter was born. Yeah, you'll probably get some pears. You'll probably get some pears. Yeah, I could see that stuff out there, big time. There it is right there. You can see it. There she is. Focus. Yeah, birds. Are they? Cardinals are having their opening game today. Huh. I'll have to see if that's on. I'll have to see if they got it on television here. I'm sure they probably do. Who they playing? Looks like they're getting it down in Houston too. Wow, Texas. There's a big one in Texas right there. Look at that. Look at that down there. They're getting hammered down there too. Wow. That thing's gigantic. Look at that. My goodness. I wonder if there's probably tornadoes being spawned by that, I'd imagine. Wow. Wow, that's incredible. Good Lord, that stretches all the way back into almost up to El Paso. From Houston to El Paso almost. Wow. Holy smokes. Oh boy. Yeah, birds. Many thoughts on the crazy weather, but I'll digress. You know, it seems to me that they know how to make it rain. You know, they do know how to make it rain, and they've been doing tests on stuff. Us, the Russians. I don't know if the Chinese have, but they probably have. But they push up on the atmosphere somehow. They're doing stuff to push up. Their DARPA's doing something up there in Alaska or something, but they push up on the atmosphere somehow, and it just makes me wonder. I mean, because that insurance companies would love to do away with tornadoes and stuff. They would love to do away with hurricanes, and I know a lot of other people would too. Tornadoes just wipe people out, they wipe people off the face of the earth and everything. Insurance companies would love to do away with that really nasty weather. And I think we can control the weather a lot more than what people realize. You know, sometimes maybe. But they made it. The Chinese they made it rain when they had the Olympics over there. They seeded the clouds because of all the smog, and they got all the smog down during the Olympics when they had over there. They're playing the Twins. Oh, okay. They're playing the Twins. I don't know. Let's see, that should be on somewhere. Let's see here. Let me scroll through and see if I can find it. I don't have cable. I just have the internet, but I've got all the local channels and a lot of the stuff online. It might be here. Don't see it. I don't see it. Unless it's on later. Usually everybody wants to see a game, they'll put it on network. Yeah, I don't see it. Well, shoot. I'll just have to catch the highlights, I guess. It's amazing all the channels you can get nowadays just by having the internet. That Roku just thousands and thousands of channels. But they always want you to pay for the sports stuff. Yippers. Yo. I bought a microphone a while back, but I haven't got it hooked up to the iPad yet. I still got to get a converter for the I think it's a USB-C port or something. Eventually the sound will get better. It's a Logitech microphone. All it's got is a USB. I got to get I think it's a USB-C is what these iPads have. But the sound will get better once I get that. I know it sounds kind of tinny, doesn't it? Use clear TV antenna to pick up 44 stations for free northwest of St. Louis. Wow. And we got like 25 here. I can get like 25 or 26 stations here just through the air. But then the rest of it I just get through the internet. Somebody was telling me yesterday, or no, it was, I think it was one of my subs down in Kentucky. He says there's something on Amazon you can get, and you hack it, and you can get like 10,000 channels. You know, something you can get on Amazon, some kind of stick you plug in the back of your TV and you hack it, and then it opens up with like 10,000 different channels. Probably every channel in the country. They catch you using it, it'd probably be big trouble, but who knows? I don't know. But I'm satisfied with that Roku TVs I got. My gosh, they got so many different channels. Almost every show has its own channel. You know? The 44, that's stations, that's a lot. Fire sticks. You can watch the news from all over the world. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, basically everything. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's what he was talking about. I got it wrote down somewhere. I wrote it down. My notebook here. What was it called? Yeah. No, I have to find it. Where are you? I don't know. I have to look through the notebook. Two videos are a hit. Dementia or helps. And stay with me. Oh, those two videos that I hit that went viral, the episode 1 and episode 2. And I look back. I was looking at that this morning on my YouTube studio thing, and I clicked on the last 365 days, and that video is still getting more views than any other video on my channel. It's still racking up views. It gets like every day. It still gets like 3 or 4 or 10 views every day, but it's like a 20 minute video. But people only watch like the first 6 minutes of it before they click out. So they might just be advancing all the way to the end, or they might see how old it is, and then click out. Yeah, it's a pretty fascinating story. I think it's happened to other channels too. It's happened to other channels too, but it did blow up my channel. It did blow up my channel big time. But yeah, a lot of people are facing that as they get older, Richard. they're facing that. Yeah. Thanks for coming in, bud. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, a lot of Alzheimer's is going to be happening. A lot of dementia, but they're gearing up for it. They are definitely gearing up for it. The people that are they're paying the people that work in the homes better, um, so that they'll stay and take care of the people. And more and more of them are opening, to take care of people. So they know it's coming. There's going to be an explosion probably within the next 15, 20 years of people that get dementia and Alzheimer's. I do everything I can to avoid. I make sure I get plenty of water every day because we're mostly made up of water. First thing I do when I get up is I drink a whole bottle of water. I drink 20 ounces right off the rip. And I make sure I get my 60 ounces or so every day. And I still drink stuff like coffee and I drink juice and take vitamins. And a lot of people don't. They throughout their lives they will not take they don't realize that what they put in their mouth is it directly affects their health. And they go out and they eat all this fast food that has very little nutrients. I think my brother said it to me one time. My older brother said to me, he says, "You know why they call it fast food? Because it's fast to the grave." We both knew this guy years ago, and that's all he would eat from the time he turned and left he left his parents and he went out in the world and started working. That's all he would eat was fast food, and he was dead. He died at 32 or 33 years old. That's all he would. That's all he would eat was fast food. Yeah, some of them are pretty old. They're pretty old, and plus, they're actually kind of horrible. I mean, even the one that went viral wasn't that good. I've got better videos. Now that I know how to make videos a little better, except when I miss numbers when I'm scratching. But most people aren't really into scratch offs. Channels that there's people that just get on here and talk about, oh, how to make a YouTube channel. I've been watching those, how to get monetized quickly. Those videos are exploding because people want to know how do I get monetized quickly? How do I get you know you know how do I get my YouTube channel going? And one thing you got to do is when you start a YouTube channel is you need to focus on a niche that you can make a lot of videos about. I have a I have a draw. What can you do with that? Well, most of the people that watch my channel regularly, they just come for entertainment. Um, um, the contest. I try to keep it light. I don't. A lot of channels are into not a lot of channels, but some channels are into drama and stuff. Oh, thank you, thank you. Like I said, I try to keep it light, but some people are getting into drama. Um, that just stresses me out. A lot of drama just stresses me out. I try to keep things light and comical and funny. Try to make people laugh. Try to make myself laugh. Life's too short to be miserable all the time. It doesn't. Even when the hard times come around, it's got to have some humor. Sometimes I'll sit back and I'll watch the old comics. You ever watch Sam Kinison? He died. He was a preacher, and then he became a comedian. And I think he wrecked his car, he crashed his car. But he was pretty funny back in the day. George Carlin, he was always pretty funny. Um, but I don't know, just trying to keep it light and have fun. I think that's what YouTube's really all about. Um, all the all the ones that are I don't know. I ain't gonna say anything about anybody else's channel. Uh, but I watch fixing to scratches stuff. He does a lot. He puts up something every day at 10 o'clock. He's in Texas, and he's a really nice guy. Watch the Lotto King. He doesn't do scratch tickets as much as he used to, but he has a lot of interesting stuff going on over there. Um, let's see, what else do I watch? I watch the newer channels, the smaller channels. People come out with new channels. I try to help them out with some views and some thumbs up, to get their channel going. Matter of fact, I don't even have I got any thumbs up. I'm sure you guys, being out of my comfort zone helps ratings. Yeah, yeah, it does. I notice these live streams. I know there's these live streams really. Um, it seems like after a live stream, I'll have more videos get watched. It's like YouTube will kind of push some of my videos into the feed more. So, a haunted house. You mean like in Halloween? Yeah. Did this one lock up? No, it's not locked up. I just gave myself a thumbs up. Oh, notice I didn't give myself a thumbs up. Yeah, like cemeteries. There was one guy a long time ago named Bob Plackno. He used to go and visit Al Capone's grave in Chicago. He, he was a big Al Capone fan. But that guy, he would do scratch tickets in Illinois, and back then Illinois had really really lousy scratch off tickets, and oh my gosh, he would get irate, with the Illinois lottery. But I think he moved over to Instagram and Facebook or something. He doesn't put up YouTube videos anymore. Oh, thank you. Thank you, WWE fan. Thank you. Yep. It's been 92 minutes. Oh, there it is. 4 thumbs up. And people did give me thumbs up. Thank you so much. All right, guys. I'm gonna end this. I got some running I got to do and stuff, and I got to eat lunch, and I gotta go do other stuff. But thanks for coming in. Thanks so much for coming in. And one of these days, I'm gonna get around to scheduling this stuff so everybody will know exactly when I'm going online. So eventually, I'll get around to that. And I'm thinking about doing like a StreamYard thing where people can come in and I mean, you can choose to show your face, or you can choose not to. There's like a thing you can click on where it won't show your picture, but people can hear your voice. But I gotta kind of work that out. I don't know how to do that yet. So you got to download something from a website, and then sometimes I'm having trouble with these Apple products wanting to run this stuff. They keep telling me I got to upload Chrome to do it, and I've already got Chrome uploaded, so I don't understand what's going on there. Maybe it's just the Safari doesn't want to let me do it. I don't know, but I might have to do it through my coffee laptop. What do they call those things? My coffee Chromebook. Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for coming in. I'm going to end it, and I'm not. I might do another one this evening. I'll definitely be putting up a video. More than likely, I got to go out and get those two $20 tickets for. Oh my gosh, I am so horrible with names. It is just unbelievable. Where are you? I'm so sorry. I'm horrible with names. For some reason, I don't. For Messenger 325. Or Messenger 325. There it is. All right. I'll see y'all this evening sometime. Thanks for watching. And Digitonic1, over and out.